everybody, and welcome to this episode of Thrashcast. What episode is it, guys?
80.
80. Wow, geez. That's a long amount. Holy cow. And we'll be
Yes, sir.
discussing this album, some new
Yeah,
Megadeth.
damn
Yeah, we
right.
all have it.
Yeah, we do. We all have it.
They sold 3 copies in Canada.
Well, I'm sure they sold a lot more than that, Jim.
Oh, yeah, for sure. That's cool,
Yeah,
yeah.
great. Look at
Great
that. That's
artwork.
awesome.
Yeah. So before we jump into that, we're just going to thank everybody for signing in, watching us. Definitely hit like, hit follow. Where can you find us? Find us just by going onto YouTube, typing in Thrashcast. We'll come up, all our episodes. You can also, we're a part of Horror Metal Sounds, so that's the sort of the banner we're under. And it's at kenji.2864. But like I say, just go on to YouTube, type in Thrashcast, and
Yeah,
all
which
our
one?
episodes come up. So
Oh, yeah.
all kinds of stuff there. Definitely subscribe. We're trying to hit, what was this subscription promise I made by March?
You wanted like 20,000.
15,000.
No, I think, yeah, 50. Well, that's reasonable.
Yeah. So anyways, we're looking for, like, we're going to get there, but we'd love
Yeah,
for you to subscribe. Also
absolutely.
comment if there's any albums or bands you want us to carry, or any suggestions or anything at all. Feel free. Everybody's usually pretty quick at getting back with responses. You can also find us on Rumble, and you can also find us on Spotify and TikTok.
Yeah.
So when you're
Mhm.
driving your car to work and you can't have your phone to watch, you can definitely stream us through your speakers. So we're all around you, almost like
Yes, sir.
Jesus. Excuse me, guys. So just a couple of things we got to get started with. So we'll go with our usual little segment we have with what's spinning and news. Ken, do you want to take us away?
Sure. So a couple things. I know that if you're an Entropy fan here in Canada, like more so for Canadian thrash, Danny Lawson has finally let the cat out of the bag. He's revealed his lineup for the upcoming. I guess I'm assuming there's a new album coming out. I know
Mm-hmm.
they're doing a live performance in May 22nd at the Piranha Pit Fest in Montreal, where they will be, where the new lineup will be. So joining him is, of course, Blake Lemieux on drums.
Nice.
David Gagne is on bass, and Mike Rochford of Ashes of Eden is on lead vocals. So should be interesting. Yeah, I know he's been teasing it for a while now. So Jerry retired. Unfortunately, he doesn't no longer sing in the band, but we'll see what this new vocalist brings. I did listen to a little bit of Ashes of Eden. They're interesting. That's more like death metal vocals, so I don't know if that's the style that's going to happen with them. I mean, because Jerry was a pretty good singer. He could sing clean and sing kind of more of a gruff style, but I'm not too sure what Mike brings to the band. But we'll find out. We'll find out. So that's kind of cool news.
Sorry, Ken, where did
Um,
you say they're playing?
it's called the Montreal. It's called the Piranha Pit Fest in Montreal.
That's what I was talking about like 2 weeks ago.
There
But
you
that
go.
has Atrophy, DBC,
Yeah.
Malaya,
Right,
but I
right.
don't they weren't on the listing.
They are now. He did
Oh,
announce it. He just announced it like a few days ago.
well, even better now that
There
festival.
Yeah.
you go. You can hear the new band. You can hear
Yeah,
the new guys in the band. So
cool.
yeah, it should be cool. Yeah, he just like announced it a couple of days ago.
Oh, okay, yeah. This was two
So,
weeks ago.
Billy, is that the Piranha Bar?
Yeah, the Piranha Bar right
Yeah.
on St. Catherine, right
Oh,
downtown.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're going to be a part of it. So that's cool. Oh, and then I heard the new Silosis song. I'm a little bit behind because the song came out a few months back. The new Flesh. They have an album coming out on February 20th.
Mm-hmm.
Nuclear Blast Records. I like it. I thought it was pretty cool. The video is really neat. For some reason, a lot of these bands are doing like videos that have horror movie homages.
Yeah.
This time they kind of use David Cronenberg's Videodrome in the background on the video. It's funny. It's like all of a sudden I'm seeing all these bands creating videos with horror movie references. It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's kind of neat. That's kind of neat. And then of course the last thing I did take in the Megadeth the movie last week, so I did see it last Saturday, and it's basically just to give everybody. I thought it was like a full blown like reveal about the history of the band, but it's more or less like they played every song on the album. He talked about stuff in between the songs, like maybe a bit about the song, and then he went gave you a bit of a history on all the past Megadeth records.
Oh,
So
cool.
it was all right. I mean, I thought it was entertaining. I was hoping it would have went more deeper, and it would have been nice if he had Timo there to talk, because obviously Timo, as we're going to find out later, was very integral on this record. So I would have liked for him to talk. But they filmed Dave in the studio, and he was just like talking about each song and his thoughts about it, and then each record he talked about each of the past Megadeth records. So it was all right. It was, I wouldn't say it blew me away, but I thought it was entertaining. It was a good time.
And you did
So
a review for that for Horror Metal Sounds,
my
right?
yeah, one of my writers did. Yeah,
Yeah.
he
Okay.
he caught it and he caught it in Las Vegas and
Oh,
reviewed
cool.
it. So yeah, it's all right. It's cool for what it was. And that's all I have for this week.
Yeah, I missed it. I was sick, so I
Yeah, I know
missed,
it sucks, man. You got
couldn't
sick.
go. And plus, we were in the midst of getting a snowstorm. Like, holy jeez.
Well, when I saw it on Saturday, that's when the snow was happening.
Yeah.
Saturday night. So like I left there going, "Oh, am I going to go home in a snowstorm?"
Yeah.
Luckily, I didn't. But next day, whew, crazy.
Wicked. Billy, what have you got for us?
Three quick pieces of news. So one thing I'm super excited about is John Oliva announced a triple live Sabotage album from the Gutter Ballet Tour
Yeah.
with his brother Chris. So obviously that'll be amazing. Like
Yeah.
John said, like what they captured was like lightning in a bottle, and it sounds fantastic for like a live recording. So that's
Mm.
really cool. Looking forward to that. On the Forbidden side, that came up in our episode of what we're looking forward to.
Hmm.
Vocalist Norman Skinner, that's his name, right? Norman Skinner? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, Norman Skinner. He posted that he just finished recording all the tracks, the vocals. So
Cool.
yeah, so I would take it this album is farther along than we were thinking. So
Hmm.
that's good to hear. And then last quick one, I read today that the all-female Death Thrashers, mostly from Brazil, I think, Nervosa, new album Slave Machine out April 3rd, 2026,
Nice.
on Napalm Records. So that's pretty cool. Their last one wasn't bad. So looking forward to that. In terms of what's spinning, a couple things I picked up. A classic Rage album from the 90s,
Ooh.
Oh,
Traffic.
cool.
One of the better Rage. I mean, for me, Rage is their best stuff is the 80s stuff, but
Hmm.
this is probably one of the best of the 90s. A little more speed metal-y, so I think that's pretty cool. This one's on full rotation.
That's cool.
The new Soen
Totally.
album, love that. My favorite album of the year so far. Um, Not thrash, not death metal, more like
It's more
eh,
like melodic metal.
melodic metal, melodic prog
Progressive.
metal.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh, and still trying to figure out my opinion of, of this
Yeah.
album. I haven't posted my review yet because I'm all over the place on it. I like half of it and not so much the other half. So, but that's it for me.
Great. So I don't really have much. That's what I had to show is my Soen album,
Nice.
Reliance. This will definitely be in my top 15 albums. Wicked album.
Remember, Jim, don't get caught. It's only January.
Oh, I know that one
Long
will
way to go,
definitely be
dude.
in there. I said that about the Halo effect last year, and it got bumped all the way out. But this won't get bumped. I love progressive kind of melodic metal like this. So for me, this is oh yeah, like this is great, great stuff. And I mean, there's not a bad track on the album. It's friggin' kicks ass. I love it. And I'm gonna get into. I'm kind of a newer fan to them. So I had one of their albums, the last album with I think a snake on it. I can't remember.
Yeah.
Um, but I got to get some of their more original, their older stuff, and I'm gonna start getting their back catalog.
Yeah, the older stuff's a bit heavier,
Hmm.
but far more like proggier, bigger instrumental sections.
Cool.
They got more melodic and more straightforward with every album.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Great. The only other thing I have is we've got, here in Halifax, we got a cool metal show coming up in June. it was announced just I think yesterday. Napalm Death is coming, so
Yeah.
really really excited for that. They're going to be playing they're playing Halifax. I think they're playing Moncton, New Brunswick, Fredericton,
And
New
Toronto.
Brunswick, and then they're
And
going right across Canada.
yeah, they're
So
coming to TO.
you guys will see, they'll be in Toronto too. Yeah.
Yep.
So that's kind of cool. So that'll be definitely a treat for Haligonians who don't get who don't get that sort of show very often. So
Well, for you, it's a
Except
treat,
for your
Gene. There you
canceled
go.
Sabaton show.
yeah, well, it's delayed right now. That's the other thing too, the
Yeah.
Sabaton show, which sucks because I wanted to see Wings of Steel like you did,
Yeah.
and so now we got messages there the other day. Billy, you reached out and said, "Did you see this?" And it's like, ah, man. So I'm hoping they'll just reschedule it. I hope they don't cancel it outright. So
Yeah, no,
I'm sure
that's
they
what they're
will.
going to do. Yeah, reschedule
Yeah,
it.
they'll reschedule it.
so as long
I'm
as
sure they will.
yeah, kind of sucks though. It's like, oh man, can't win for trying here on the East Coast. So,
True.
but anyways, that's all I really got, guys.
Cool.
So just I guess we'll crank into so what we're going to be talking about, as everybody knows, we brought it up earlier, is the new Megadeth self-titled last album ever, we think. So I just got a few
solo record might be
questions.
coming.
Sorry.
Solo record might be coming.
Yeah, he's already alluded to that. I mean,
Yes.
you guys probably listened to the MD45. I've got a copy of that.
I have it. Yeah. I have that too.
So, he's that was I think out in '93 when Dave did sort of a solo album called MD 30. What was it? MD45. Yeah.
MD45. Yeah.
Yeah. So it was pretty cool. But I mean, yeah, I can definitely see some sort of solo project coming in. But I guess we'll move to the questions here. I'm not going to go through the bio of Megadeth. This is their 17th and supposedly final album, judging by all the talk that's going on. But we know that bands are notorious for promising that they're going to retire and then come back out of it and whatever. But I don't know. I don't know how his health is these days and just how things are.
Great. I don't think
that's what makes this different, right?
Yeah.
Dave's been through a lot.
Yeah. So I think, in my mind, I think it's probably not necessarily the album, but that's one of my first questions. Billy, we'll start with you. I without giving away your rating of the album, and I know you're going to have to a little bit, but what do you think this is an album fitting to go out on to finish your last album?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a good record overall. I mean, I don't necessarily love every single song, but that's rarely the case on albums these days, right? I think it's a safe Megadeth record.
That's a good way of putting it.
I think I would have liked to see him maybe go out with more of a thrash bang, or that's just because my personal taste is the old stuff, or maybe for them to do something a little bit more different, or an instrumental, or I don't know, some things. But at the same time, the guitar work is just like, even the songs I don't like, the guitar work is strong enough that I stay listening and like fully engaged. So there's something in almost every song that I like. So I also think like there's a lot of more melodic tracks on here. That I mean, Dave's voice is getting a little harder to do that, right? I mean, the poor guy's been through throat cancer and going through cancer myself. I got nothing but respect for him, right? So, but at the end of the day, like his voice is his voice, so he can only do what he can do. So maybe he can't do Rust in Peace Part 2 or. But yeah, I mean, so I think it's something for everybody. If you're a Megadeth fan, I don't think anybody could sit there and say, "Oh, I hate the album."
Right.
There's nothing I like. Like, that makes no sense. So it's a bit safe, but whatever you love, there's a bits and pieces here for you to enjoy. So yeah, what the hell? I mean, the artwork is great. The packaging is great. It looks like a long tour. So yeah, I think it's good.
And I don't know if this is part 2 of the question. Like, it's probably too early, but where would you rank it in their catalog? Like, kind of. I mean, it's only been out for a week, so.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to say. Like, I mean, it definitely wouldn't be in my top 5. Like,
right.
I think that's safe to say. A lot of the old albums are going to sit in my top 5. So
yeah.
But like, yeah, and it's still so early to say. Like, I don't know. I mean, maybe like out of 17, maybe it's a cop out. I'd say somewhere in the middle right now.
Right, right.
Uh,
And
It'll
Ken,
never replace my favorite, Rust in Peace. I
no, no.
that out there. And then of course, the first. I mean, other than the debut album, the first like, three are amazing.
Yeah, no, I agree with you 100%. So Ken, what's your thoughts? And where does it rank for you? I mean,
Well, the same with Billy. I mean, there's a lot to like on it. There's a couple songs that are they're just okay. But I agree with Billy. Like every song has some really good guitar parts, like the
mhm,
leads, the riffs. It's solid all the way through in my mind. I guess your mileage will vary on what you want out of a Megadeth
Yeah,
album or a song, right? Like you're not going to get Angry Dave from
yeah, so far.
25 years ago. The guy is dealing with health issues. And I was very critical to start about the vocals, but actually the vocals won me over. I think they're
Mhm,
pretty good. They're actually not as bad as I was thinking at the start. I don't mind them. I don't mind the vocals. I mean, he strains a bit on a few songs, but I think he gives it his all, and you have to give the guy credit for doing that. And also, I like the fact that he has Timo. Timo, it's one album he's going to be on, but the guy's an amazing lead player.
yeah, yeah.
It's really good, and they trade off well with each other. So I think it's great. Overall, I like it. Yeah, you're not going to always get what you want out of it, but I think he did a good job of giving us something that you could he could hang his hat on.
Right.
Um, I agree. It's a bit too early to tell where it's going to rank for me. Like maybe in the middle right now, but I don't know. I The more I hear it, the more I like it, and the more
Mhm,
I find it catchy enough. I'm like humming and singing some of these tracks without even thinking about it now. It's like, I know it's growing on me as time
yeah.
goes on, but as a finisher album, yeah, I think it's decent. I don't
Mhm.
have a problem with it.
One thing
Yeah, I
that's
agree.
interesting, oh, sorry, I was just going to add, like, they do a good job of saying who's playing every solo.
Yeah.
Yes, I
Like, I
like
mean,
that.
Timo's really good. Like, I agree. Like, he's great. He has like features of all the past guitarists, right? He
Yeah,
has
he's
the
great.
feel of like Marty, and that's pretty cool. But he could shred. He could, it's cool. But like, I find Dave has done an abnormally amount of solos on this record,
Mhm.
Yeah.
which is a bit surprising. Like, did he
A
not
bit.
trust Timu, or what's going on there?
I think he really respects Timu. I mean, that's to give him that honor. And what didn't Timu also help produce the album as well? From
Yeah.
my
I'm not sure. Yeah.
yeah, I think he was a large part of producer on this. So I
But
think he gave
Marty
a
did
lot.
all the solos pretty much.
I think so. Yeah.
So
Well, it goes
it's
to
just
show
different.
you who's what Kiko like when he. I don't know. I don't think he and Kiko really got along because I don't think Kiko was given that much reign when on his couple albums.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know. Like they don't always say who does every single solo, right? Like they
Yeah.
do sometimes and not other times.
Yeah, you're right. Interesting. Good point.
Yeah, I agree with you guys. I mean, I think it's a pretty good album. I don't think it's definitely like a lot of people are saying, well, it's not, going out with the massive release. Well, I mean, what band kind of does that? It's kind of hard to do that after such a storied long career.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, for me, I guess it would be definitely right now. It sits in my top 10 of their albums. But in all
Okay.
fairness, that would be half. That's they've got 17 albums, so that would be middle of the pack, like you guys said. So, but I mean, I like it. I think I like the last album, The Sick and the Dying, but I think in my
Yeah.
mind this is better. Now there's lots of good tracks on that album that I love, but I think this is just a little bit more. And Billy, you kind of made something kind of click, and that is true. It definitely is a safe release. So I think that kind of comes true when I think about it after you said it, that he didn't want to he didn't want to risk it. And I'm just saying that as a bit of a funny thing. He didn't want to risk anything, like, but he didn't want to change up sort of the kind of the formula to some degree. And I think the safe bet is the way to go. I mean, for me, for me, a long time. My favorite albums, Rust in Peace. My second favorite is between So Far and Peace Sells. So obviously those three albums are just, I mean, those three albums would be in my top probably 20 thrash albums of all time, you know, with Rust coming in second, only Metallica's Kill 'Em All. So for me, you know, but I mean, Ken, second question, what's your thoughts on the artwork?
Well, the artwork's great. I know there was some chatter online about people saying it was AI generated, and it's not. It's by Blake Armstrong, who's an artist who's actually worked with Dave before. So it's not like they haven't worked with him on other images and stuff like that. Blake, I think I sent you guys in the chat in our chat his website, which is
Mm-hmm.
Space Boy Comics. Um, and he did stuff with In Flames. He did a lot of the more recent In Flames covers, which
Mm-hmm.
those are okay. I will say I don't like In Flames at all anymore, but I will say they do find really good artists to work with, and he's one of the guys that they found. And he did stuff he did a couple other bands. He did Cataclysm, an album for Cataclysm. He also did something for Hypocrisy. So it's kind of cool. He's a good artist. I like his work, and Dave was mentioning that the image itself was kind of important for him because he was saying that it was meant to have Vic to spontaneously to combust,
Yeah.
and the imagery is meant to be like, I'm not quite sure I get what they're saying, but like to show that every song of Megadeth is, I guess, inside or part of the overall image. So it's
Mm-hmm.
kind of cool. I like it. I like the cover because I like the kind of like I was a devil. Now I was going from hell to heaven kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
If you look at how it's split in half, like half of Vic is burning and half of it
Yeah.
like got the white suit on, so the angelic look. I kind of like that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm reading into it, but I think as an image to go out on, I like it. I have no issues with it. I've always thought that Dave took time and that like a lot of we've talked about this. A lot of thrash bands don't take the time out to think about their cover images as much. Like that Dark Angel one is the
Yeah.
piss. You know, the
Well,
AI
like this is
generated.
really cool on the inner sleeve of the CD.
Yes,
It
that's a
kind of,
great
to
one. Yeah,
me,
you got that's great, Jim. I
and you
love
know,
that
Ken, you
too.
got me thinking more about artwork, so I'm becoming more cultured.
Yeah, it's
Um,
great. It's
I
it's
look at that and I think to myself, you know, here's Vic going off like he's finished, and the whole world is just blowing up all around him because we know that that's kind of happening to some degree,
right.
and it's like, you know, in all kinds of different climates going on here, and I think it's pretty cool. I agree with you. I think at first when everybody saw it, they all thought it was AI generated because of the AI stuff that's been
Yeah,
created
I
online.
know.
But I was really cool that you sent me that link because I've
Yeah,
got to see his stuff.
he's he's I like his I do like his In Flames covers. They're nice. The
Yeah,
stuff he's did is pretty good.
yeah.
So like it's not like they just picked some dude out of the thin air. Like he's
No,
worked with Megadeth before on other promotional posters and stuff. So I thought it was good. I like the image myself.
Billy, what's your thoughts on the album art?
Yeah, no, I think it's great. Like I love the album cover. I love the white background. Like it's so striking and the I mean, this is like such a different Vic Rattlehead, right? Like
Mhm.
never do you see him in like a fine white suit with his like flower on his lapel and
Yeah,
like it's so different. Like I mean, everything I read is like it's sort of Dave stepping out of all the hell out of his past and
Right.
stepping into like a more a better place in life and where he's more comfortable. And so I mean, I don't know what the interpretation is. I'm no good at that kind of stuff, but that's the way I like to look at it, like the red and the
hmm,
burning side, and then he's walking in like he's retiring. He's like, he's been through hell in his career and his life and his illnesses, and he's going to like a better place here.
I
But
think you're spot on, Billy. Actually, I
I
think
don't
you're
know.
spot on. I think that's
well, yeah,
exactly.
because the
Yeah.
back of him, like on the back cover.
Yeah.
So when you look at the front, it's more of his
Yeah.
back's on fire. So that would be the past in my, yeah.
I
Geez,
think so.
Billy, me
That's
and
the
you
way
are
I
learning.
look at it.
Ken's teaching us how to look into art and feel our
Yeah, no.
feelings.
And yeah, so I think it's great. Like, did he do the booklet too? All the art
He
in the
did all
book?
the art, didn't he, Ken?
Yeah, he did the
Yeah,
art. He did the whole thing.
yeah,
Okay, cool. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's amazing. Like the vinyl booklet, like when it's blowing up is just incredible.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. All the interior images are his. So the whole thing is he designed the whole thing.
Nice.
Yeah, we have 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 pieces of beautiful artwork in the vinyl version. Do you guys
Wow.
have that much in the CD?
No.
I we probably don't have as much as what you have, Billy. We have a couple like large pieces like this one here,
Yeah.
where it's
He's kind of
like
rotting away or burning.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. We have
Oh,
this.
okay.
You might have more, and you might actually have more in the vinyl version.
Yeah, I think so. Like, do you guys have this one?
No,
No,
that's
we don't
cool.
have that. No, no.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
what
no,
that's great what you have.
Yeah.
there's some really like the puppet
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah. We
that's
don't have
cool.
any of that, but that's awesome
Those are
though.
going to be
oh
the covers of the singles. Those are the covers of the
oh, is
singles.
that
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, and this one, I don't know, like a I
Oh
guess
yeah,
a
that's a
wall
nice
more.
one. I love it. It's got
Yeah,
a very Iron Maiden vibe to me. That
Yeah.
just the way
yeah.
that they're done. It's
Yeah,
great.
that's what I mean. This is some of the best, and the vinyl, like this is like a really glossy, hard, like they definitely spend some money on like putting this packaging together, which is cool
Absolutely.
for a final album. Like that means something.
Sure.
So, Billy, we'll stick with you. What do you think? I mean, there's three bonus tracks. One of the ones is Bloodlust, which is on the Target exclusive. Then it's really cool too how he marketed the hell out of this album. I mean, he's got the Walmart exclusive that comes with a back patch, or sorry, a little patch, limited edition patch for your jacket. So that's kind of cool. No extra songs. So that's kind of neat. So everybody, it seems like it's almost like trying to get that Pokemon game with all the different variations. It's like, holy
Yeah,
cow,
yeah.
there's so many of them. There's the Bloodlust song, and there's the Nobody's Hero that's going to be on the. I guess there's going to be a extra, like a double CD or double. It's going to be an expanded edition that they're releasing, and then there's going to be and you said you might have heard it already. There's a just one song I think off the album that's going to be just an instrumental, but I'm not 100% sure. But on the Japanese edition that they're going to be releasing, what do you think of the at least the songs you've heard? You've heard them already, so.
Yeah, I mean, I like the Nobody's Hero one best. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's
Yeah, that's a
I
good
mean,
one.
the guitar work is easily the highlight. Like it's nonstop in that track.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a bit more on the melodic Megadeth style, but much of this album is. So, the production sounds a bit different, but I guess that makes sense, right? It's a bonus track. It's not,
Right.
it didn't go through probably the full like production. So, I mean, I only heard it once this morning, but I think I would have knocked out at least two tracks
Yeah.
on the album and put that on there. And Bloodlust, yeah, I didn't like it as much as Nobody's Hero. I mean, the guitar leads are good, and Dirk has some really cool parts. Like, I mean, Dirk's drumming on the album. He has a lot of cool drum fills and stuff. So, that's really. I just thought the chorus was a little basic on it, but.
Yeah.
And then when I was looking for these two tracks, I found an acoustic, well, not an acoustic track, but an instrumental track, which was the Last Note song, just without vocals. I don't know if that's the Japanese version or,
Yeah.
but I mean, I don't know, it's a bit weird because I had heard it with the vocals. So to now hear the exact song without, I kind of missed the vocals. Uh, and Dave has that good sort of spoken word part at the beginning that sets up the song. So you kind of miss that in the instrumental.
Yeah.
But
Cool. Cool. Ken, what's your thoughts on those bonus tracks?
Yeah, the same as Billy. I think Nobody's Hero is a lot better. It's the guitars are great in that. It's a pretty
Yeah.
good song. Bloodlust is not bad. It's okay. I would have liked to. I agree, Billy. I think Nobody's Hero should have been on the album. I think they should have had that on the album. It would have fit nicely. They're both pretty solid songs. It's
Mhm.
kind of neat that he's sort of giving you these little peanuts, like a
Yeah.
little trail here. Well, here's something here you didn't see. Here's something here you didn't see, and
Yeah.
it's kind of. I guess it's cool and how that all kind of fell about. But yeah, I like them. I think they're decent.
Well, I
Decent.
see so many people online showing all their different, like they've got three or four of them, and
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
kind of,
yeah, yeah.
you think about it, that's kind of cool. I mean, we're all definitely collectors, so when I saw that Target, when I was like, oh man, I need to get that. That's the first thing I'm thinking about. But I liked Bloodlust. I thought it was a really good thrashy song. So, and then I like Nobody's Hero as well. I mean, I thought it was a bit more of a darker sounding song.
Yes.
I agree with both of you. I think both these tracks could have made the album no problem. Um, but anyways, it's kind of cool that he's doing that, and I think that's a great addition to. I guess if they're signing off for good, everybody's saying, well, he's trying to get as much mileage. Yeah, why not? But on the same token, as a fan, I'd like to get all the different variations and stuff. Just that
Sure.
he's making it at least different. It's not like just different colors or something like that. It's at least coming with different stuff, and that the Walmart exclusive comes with the little patch. It's kind of neat. So, but
Absolutely.
great. The last question, and then we'll move on to the album, guys. Is just quickly, Ken, what's your thoughts on this chapter? He's saying this chapter, Megadeth is the book is closing. What do you think? Like the lasting effect, what Dave and what Megadeth has had in thrash metal. We won't say Dave because there's a good chance he's probably going to come out with something solo. But what's your thoughts on Megadeth in relation to the thrash movement, has importance and everything lined up there? What's your thoughts?
Well, he's equally as important as Metallica. I
Yeah.
mean, no matter what crybabying shit over the years, I mean, at the end of the day, we got two good bands out of
Yeah.
it. You got Metallica and you got Megadeth, and both bands are both equally important to the
Yeah.
scene itself. Sometimes I think even Megadeth might be more important than Metallica over the fact that, modern Metallica doesn't even compare to what Dave's been
Yeah.
doing. I mean, 72 Seasons is all right, but there's no comparison to this last album. So yeah, his legacy is very important. As a musician, as a person in the industry, yeah, for sure. Like Megadeth is one of the big four. That's the main thing here. One of the big four, and they're still making music, and he's going out on his own terms.
That's true.
That's the most important thing. He said, "This is it. I'm done. I'm
Yeah.
going out on my own terms. Fuck everybody else."
Yeah.
So be
No, that's a
it.
good way of putting it. And I mean,
So be
you gotta
it.
love the stories that go along with Dave and Megadeth. I mean, as much as the controversies and, like you say, the crybaby, writing a song on a cupcake wrapper on the way back of being fired from the biggest band in the world now, pretty much.
Yeah.
Not back then, but like holy cow! And then assembling what he assembled for his first album, second album, third album, and then to come out with a masterpiece for like what I think one of
Rest
the
in
best
peace.
thrash albums ever made for
Yeah.
Rust. Holy cow, I agree with you 100%. I mean, and the amount of musicians he's worked with over the years, and I know it's a kind of a revolving door and everybody makes fun of it, but
Yeah.
he's also we got a lot of different lineups that were pretty cool. And I mean, I think it's safe to say we favor the sort of the original lineup that we consider the longest lineup there. But so far so good. So what a great album. I agree with you as well. And then all the albums throughout, like, I mean, for me, there's only really one dud, and that's Risk.
Mm.
Um,
Yeah.
I have it right here, but you're allowed to have one. I mean, 13 Dystopia, the system is
Well,
all the stuff
Super
through the
Collider's not that
2000s.
great, Jim.
Sorry.
Super Collider's not that
No,
great.
no, that's another. Yeah, we'll give him 1.5 on Super Colliders. Yeah, not that great either. So, but what's your thoughts, Billy, on the legacy that's going to be left here?
Yeah, I mean, similar to you guys, right? Like, I mean, they're obviously part of the US Big Four. I mean, for anyone who's listened to all our podcasts, it wouldn't be a surprise to say Megadeth is not like one of my favorite thrash
Yeah,
bands. But musically, they're very good. Like, it's a personal taste thing. Dave's voice is not always
Yeah.
for me, but at the same time, like, probably my second favorite album of all time is Rest in Peace. So,
yeah,
uh, and like the ability, like I think Dave is just he's a great songwriter. He's great at writing riffs. And one thing that's cool, I mean, many will say Dave's a bit like conceited at times, or like he's a bit up on himself, or his views, but at the end of the day, like I think the thing I probably respect most about Dave is like one, you could say it's a revolving door of guitarists, but I'd also say, he has the respect for guitar players, and he's willing to work with
Absolutely.
people who are better than him. Like
Mhm.
I would say he can't do solos better than Marty can. Like
No.
there's a reason that Rust in Peace album is the best album I think that they've ever done, and it's Marty. But he doesn't like get his back up or anything. Like he just
No.
wants a great, amazing album, and if it means
Mhm.
pulling in another player who's better at him at guitar, then so be it. So yeah, lots of respect for him on that front, and he usually lets the guitars do his thing, and so yeah, I mean it's yeah. So I think that's his legacy. I know lots of people love him, like the '90s movement. He became even more popular with Countdown and Euthanasia, and
Yeah.
that brought a lot of new metal fans in, as like Metallica's Black Album did. The only thing that I find odd, and maybe this is only me, I think Ken feels this way, but correct me if I'm wrong. Like if you look at the legendary thrash bands, they probably have like the worst debut album, and I don't know if
Yeah.
I'm on
I
island here,
agree. 100%.
but
I
that's
For
agree.
gonna set
Metallica.
them up as a failure. But
It's an awful, awful album. I never listened to it, Billy. Never.
yeah. But like every other thrash band, many say their first is their best, right? Like I
That's
know
true.
Jim, you love Kill 'Em All, and you look
Oh,
at Slayer. A lot of people love the first albums, and like yeah, I mean, it's just for me, it was a total miss. But
I agree. I agree with you, Billy.
oh,
uh,
on Killing Is My Business, I agree with you guys 100%. With Kill 'Em All, I think for me, it was really the first thrash album I ever sunk my teeth into. So I think it was the birth of a movement for me. And I think there's a lot of, I know that the recording, the album, the writing for that album is very, I get it when people say it's, or maybe the fourth best of the fourth of the four. I get that. I mean, Ride got better, Master, and Justice. For me, though, it was just that sort of lightning in a bottle moment for me. But it didn't happen with Killing Is My Business.
No.
It happened on this one. The next one, that
Yes.
is a killer freaking album.
what a
Oh,
So,
yeah.
big difference! It's like crazy.
oh
It's like
yeah,
night and day.
Yeah.
yeah. And then you gotta love, like, and I think you hit it on the head. A lot of people think he's conceited and he's ass or whatever, but I think he's very confident, and I think he's very also. I mean, he gets beaten up all the time over the whole Metallica comparison. It must be tiring. The poor guy's always got to come out guns blazing first, right? Like, otherwise he may feel, I don't know. I
Well,
wouldn't want to
Jim,
live
he
A
like
lot
that.
doesn't
of it's
have
his
to.
fault.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but he doesn't have to. He's a lot of times he's created something that doesn't
True.
really exist.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
So he's his own worst enemy as well. That's the one
Exactly.
thing I'll say about him.
Well, he is war, as we'll find out.
Yeah, we will.
So we'll get right to the album here, guys. So, Ken, why don't you take us away from the first song, Tipping Point?
I like the song. This is actually really good. Um, there were some people complaining about the chorus. "Tipping point." I don't mind it. It's growing on me. When I
Mhm.
first heard it, I was like, eh. But then I saw the video, and the video won me over because I love the whole horror
Yeah,
thing that's going on in the prison. I thought, well, that's great. There's some weird shit going on there, where like just bugs being thrown on him and corpses and weird shit. I loved all that. That
yeah,
was great. But the song itself, as an opening number, it's got riffs. It's got a blistering lead. It's got a nice chug that builds up on the song. Like the chorus is okay. It's growing on me. I didn't like it at first. Timo is a fucking amazing, is a killer guitarist,
yeah,
I have to say. Like he's trading off souls with Dave and the whole thing, and it is actually pretty good. And you kind of get angry Dave here,
yep,
somewhat like I hear, this is angry Dave, and it's great. It's like a speed metal song. It's trashy, but more like a speed metal song. So I like it as an opening number. It's great. I have no arguments with it.
yeah. I agree with you too. I mean, the number one thing is the video. I think for
Yeah,
me, I'm a bit of a visual person as well. I mean, a video doesn't make or break, like an album
no,
cover.
no,
If it's a
no.
shitty album cover and I love the music, that's fine. But I just thought everything kind of came together with this song, and I thought,
Yeah,
holy cow, what an album we're in for. It's thrashy, it's got great solos,
and the speed
his
metal.
voice sounds great, and then to tie it in with such a cool video, that was really neat. I was like, okay, he's put some thought into this, which was cool. Yeah, I agree. Billy, what's your thoughts on the first single, Tipping Point?
Yeah, I really like it. Like when I heard the single, I liked it. I mean, for me, there's five songs I really like on this album, and
Okay.
this is one of them. Uh, yeah, like I mean, and I've heard people knock the production, but I think, this would apply to this song and every song. I think the album sounds great. Like
Yeah.
on my
Yes.
system, like the drums are just powerful and comes forward, the guitar work, and some people say Dave's too forward in the mix. I don't find that, but
No.
yeah, I think it's really great. I think the album sounds great. Like on this track, there's that like mini guitar lead at 25 seconds that is cool. And then, as you said, Ken, that
Oh
chunky
yeah.
riff comes in, and I like this is the kind of Dave I like on vocals. Like when he gets too melodic, I think that's where the throat cancer, and I don't think he could pull that off as well as he did back in the 90s.
You're right.
But again, understandable why. Like we know why that's the case. But again, I think Dirk's well placed in the mix. Like I like his drumming on this album. Um, so yeah, I mean, there's a great lead. You guys mentioned it at like 220. It's really cool. And then the track slows down and gets heavy for a very brief period. And then there's like a much thrashier ending at the end, and Dirk's like sort of leading that with like his drum attack. And so yeah, I think it's good. And I would agree the chorus is a bit like, I don't know. I mean, a lot of these lyrics you could argue are pretty cheesy in a way, or
True.
some of them are for sure.
True. True.
But like, so yeah, I mean, tipping, whatever. Like, I mean, musically, it's an amazing track, and I kind of like Dave's voice. So yeah, I like this one.
Awesome. So, Billy, we'll stick with you for the second single and the second song. I
So
don't
this is
care. Do you care?
Yeah, I don't care actually. So there's two songs I really don't like on this album, and this is
Yeah.
one of them. Like I mean, it's on the punky side, and that's
Yeah. Yeah.
not why I don't like it. I just can't stand when Dave's too repetitive. Like the amount of times he shouts, "Gotta know, gotta know, gotta know." Like I gotta know. Like that just drives me nuts. I like his bass forward, which makes sense for like a punk track. That because in a way on this album. I kind of miss Dave Jr., right? Like there's this track
Yeah.
and another one where there's, you can hear the bass, but like it's not like Rush where there's these amazing bass forward
Right.
sections or solo. Like that's one thing I miss on the album. But so this is a heavy bass track, and I'm not a lyric guy. I say it all the time. So I'm not going to punish somebody for if I don't like the lyrics because I don't really care about lyrics. But and I don't know, like I just find him too childish. Like is Dave trying to be a tough guy? Like it just I don't know, it rubs me the wrong way. Like I don't know, it sounds like old guy, old grumpy guy. But uh, but again, one thing I'll say is even the songs I don't like, the guitar work is great. So
Yeah.
I'll still listen to the leads on this track. It saves
Yeah.
it
They're
to some
great.
degree. They're really good. So like I don't skip it. I still play it. It's just for me, like I don't know. It's not my favorite track.
No. Well, Ken, you go ahead.
Well, it's not my favorite
No.
either. I think the trouble is the video doesn't do
Yeah.
it justice. It's like, dude, like you're in your 60s, man. Like, I think that's where people have a hard time with it.
Yeah.
Like it reminds me of something I could hear off Countdown. It's got that kind of talky, I'm gonna talk through and I'm angry. And I mean, there are some songs on Countdown where he's like, I'm an angry man. Okay, we get it. We fine. Lyrically, it's okay. It's very simple. I don't care. I don't care. Okay, we get it. It's not for as a lyrical point of view. I don't think it's that great either. I will say it's not. But I agree with Billy. Like, yeah, Timo, whew, he nails it here. Oh man, I could listen to that solo all day long and his leads, no problem with that. But yeah, it's an okay song. Nothing to go to brag home about.
Yeah, I pretty much share the same sentiment as you guys. I think the bass is pretty good and the guitar is amazing. There's two songs on here that aren't like, I mean, I won't skip them, but I'm just not a big fan of. This is one of them. The video, I heard the song first and then thought, okay, this is, definitely crossover punky vibe.
Yes.
When I saw the video, I was like, man, this friggin' sucks. But
What
I
is
was
the
like,
video? I haven't seen that
oh,
one.
it's terrible, man. It's just a
You haven't
bunch of,
seen the video, Billy?
No,
oh,
not that one. I've seen the
Oh,
others.
okay. Yeah. It's not good.
no, it's
No.
just young people not caring, taking drugs,
Skateboarding.
drinking, skateboarding,
Oh, okay.
vandalism,
It's
fighting.
like,
Yeah.
Dave, are you
Okay.
are you upset that you're an old man now and you're
Yeah.
longing for those first days? I don't know. No.
The video, I don't even know what the video reminds me of. Like maybe, I don't even know. Like it'd be, he's trying to sell it off like a punk street video type thing.
I'll say this. I thought it reminded me he was trying to pull off suicidal tendencies.
Yeah.
I got that vibe out of it. I'm like, okay, well, you're not suicidal, dude. Mike Muir can pull that off because he's
Yeah.
Mike
Yeah.
Muir. He can do that shit. But
It was
you
almost like he
know,
was looking for sort of a street cred, but it kind of missed the
yeah,
mark. Yeah.
no.
And that leads us to track number 3. Ken, Hey God.
Again, I don't mind it. It's kind of grown on me a little bit. Hey, God, like, okay, I'm having this conversation about my mortality. I'm realizing my place in the universe. So the lyrics, I agree with Billy, are a little on the cheesy side. It's a mid-paced cruncher at best. Dave has the second solo, which I don't mind. I actually like the second solo.
Yeah.
I don't have a lot to say about it. It's kind of just this, it's just there.
Just there.
It's just okay, but it's like, okay, I get it. Hey God, I gotta put a song on my record that shows me that I am on the good side of life now. Okay, fine, so be it. But I don't know. 2 songs in a row, it's like,
Yeah, this one might be a
yeah,
grower for me. I don't mind the clean spoken word kind of thing he does. I'm
yeah.
okay with that, and I agree the solo's good, but it's just kind of doesn't really move me as much as the back end of the album. So for me, it's just it's
Me
okay.
too.
It's like a 5
Me
out of
too.
10 for me on that song, but it's nothing to write home about. Billy, your thoughts on Hey God?
Yeah, I'm the same thing. Like it's there. Like I'll listen to it for the guitar.
Yeah,
Uh, but like this is where it's like this album is filled with peaks and valleys, right?
yeah, yeah,
Like and like the next
Yes,
song, I'm gonna get all excited again.
yeah.
And like so you're
exactly.
constantly like going up and down, and so this is like 2 in a row at the start that aren't the greatest. So yeah,
Mm,
it's these mid-tempo ones. I don't know. Like some of the mid-tempo ones are better, right? Like the
Hmm.
choruses are better, but yeah, I agree. This is yeah. I don't know. It's just
it's meh.
it lacks some excitement or something.
Yeah, yeah.
And why is it, hey God, question mark,
Question mark
exclamation
exclamation
point?
point.
Like he's a Christian, so like is it like he's doubting like God or like what's the deal with the question mark?
I think he may be
No, I
doubting,
think what
but
he's
it's
I
yeah.
think though he's trying to question his own mortality as he's talking.
Hmm,
It's
I don't know.
cheesy. It's a very very cheesy idea. Let's put it that way. There's better ways to discuss the idea of what's your place in the universe. That's all I'm
Hmm,
going to say.
yeah, I know.
Yeah, it could be he's trying to cover. Think about it here. He's got the question mark for those who are questioning their religion and their mortality, and then the exclamation point for the fact that for those who do believe, like Michael Sweet. He's covering all his bases.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Go on to the next song. It's a better song.
yeah. So, Billy, who do we finish off with there? Ken,
Billy. No,
take.
it's
Oh,
Billy.
Billy, sorry,
Go for it,
Billy,
Billy.
take us away for track 4, the third single, "Let There Be Shred."
Yeah, so I like this as soon as I heard the single, right? Like so yeah, this one's a banger and I don't know, I mean again, yeah, we don't want to keep saying it, but the song title is a little cheesy,
Oh,
let
it's
there
a
be
terrible song
red,
title.
but again, the song's really good. So and again, I'm not going to harp on lyrics because I don't really care about them too much. But yeah, I mean, I think the chorus is still like addictive despite it being kind of cheesy. It sticks with me. I like it.
Mhm.
It's more aggressive track, so that's more up my alley. And again, when
Mhm.
Dave is a little bit more aggressive in the vocal, I think it suits his voice better, the way his
Yes.
voice sounds now versus the more melodic stuff. And geez, we've said it before, but like Dave and Timo, like the guitar stuff. Like I mean, I'm not gonna say it's better than Rust, but it brings me some good memories of that album. And like around 2 minutes, there's that slower, heavy tempo shift that's kind of cool. But then, and that leads right into that masterpiece of a solo section.
Mhm.
Cool drumming. Like I can't stand the video. Like it's just ridiculous.
Mm.
Like Dave, like in his martial arts thing, and like
Yeah, yeah.
oh my God, and what does that have to do with shredding? Like I don't know, but it's like, hey, remember me? I'm a black belt in karate.
Yeah. I was
I,
tough.
but
I'm
again,
tough.
the song, I don't care about the song stands on its own, so I'm happy with the song despite the video. But yeah, it's one of my top like 4 tracks.
Ken, you liked Let There Be Shred?
Oh, I love this song. This song is
Yeah.
fucking awesome. It's like I love the riffing on here. Like the solos are wicked. Speed metal. You know what though? This is what I'll say. I kind of feel like this is his answer to Metallica's Lux Eternia, which
Yeah.
was a very slow kind of well, no, a short but kind of banger. I'm gonna do my little version of that, and it's better than Lux Eterna. I like
Yeah.
Lux Eterna a lot. That's probably my favorite song on 72 Seasons. But this song, whew, yeah, this is like a harking back to the past. You know, the speed metal moments on it. Like I agree with Billy. That yes, I will agree for once with Billy about lyrics. They're cheesy here because it's all about well yeah I'm born with the guitar yeah I get it like you're a gifted guitarist blah 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 we all get it dude we know where you're coming from and it's fine but I can live with that because it's a speed metal song that I think
Yeah,
is thrashy and it's like you said Billy it's full of energy and it's fast so I can live with it but as a song yeah it's a banger all the way
Yeah,
for
yeah. I mean, I agree with you guys. I think the title's a little campy, but the
yeah
song is wicked, and I kind of got some Rust moments in there as well too.
yes
But yeah, the video's another terrible thing. But really, I guess the videos are
who
just
cares yeah
us being '80s people who always watch the videos for stuff. Most people don't even care anymore, I think. But yeah, that just after 2 minutes when the song slows down and then it starts building up with that heavy chug into those solos. Holy cow! Around the 2:30 mark, that's really good. But yeah, no, I agree with you guys. This is a highlight song on the album, and probably I like it as much, if not, I like it for different reasons than Tipping Point as the singles. So this one's more speed metal, more old school. Tipping Point's a little bit more new. Megadeth, just really all balls out heavy. So, um, Ken, take us through song number 5, Puppet Parade.
Yeah, I don't I like the song. I
I
people
love
were
it.
complaining about the title Puppet Parade, like oh Master of Puppets. What are you trying to do? You trying to do your version? But technically, that's not what the point the song is about.
No,
He has stated that the whole point of the song is that it's someone stuck in a dead end job, dead end relationship, and basically stagnant in life. So he's talking about how you're trying to find your way in the world, and okay, fine. That's commentary on living a monotonous life. Okay, whatever, fine. But the song itself is pretty good. Like I like this. I get a lot of countdown vibes for it. For me, the chorus I don't mind. Timo's got that first great solo. Dave comes in with the second solo. It's all pretty solid, highly melodic overall for me. I like the song. It's strong. It's strong enough song despite the crappy title.
yeah, I find it kind of got a bit of a bluesy vibe for it. And
That's
maybe
it.
that's where I'm getting the countdown to extinction sort of vibe from it. I think it's pretty
What I
good. I
get.
think Dave's vocals are great on this song, and I mean,
Yes.
I just don't. I, it's not even the Master of Puppets thing. I didn't even clue into that. I just didn't like the title from the start.
Oh, I did.
Yeah,
I
no,
did.
and I've heard a lot of people talking about it. But I mean, when I was reading the song titles, it's good. I mean, this is the thing. You don't judge until you listen. But I mean, the
Yeah.
song absolutely kicks ass. So for me, I like the song. I think it's pretty cool. And the artwork Billy had shown earlier, that's the
Yeah, it's
artwork for the
great.
single. So really, really cool. They released this, it was the 4th single they released on a release day. So that's pretty cool. Billy, what's your thoughts on Puppet Parade?
Yeah, so like I don't mind it. I don't mind it. Like it's not in my top five, but it's not like at the bottom end either.
Mm-hmm.
It's not as exciting as track number four, right? We're back into that mid-paced, mid-tempo Megadeth, and I guess my only knock is this is something that Megadeth has been doing since like you guys nailed it with your countdown
Yeah,
references. Like, and this is so like what is that song? Sweating Bullets, I think.
yeah,
Yes. Sweating
And
bullets.
it's the formula Dave has been doing nonstop ever
yeah.
since. So I find it a bit repetitive, but like it's all about his like he uses these like like spoken word style verses that go right into the melodic choruses.
Hmm.
And again, it's just a familiar formula he's done like 100 times, but again, the guitar work kind of saves it for me, so I like
Top
it.
notch.
Um, yeah, it's much better than what's coming next. So it's kind of middle of the pack for me in terms of where it is, only because I feel like I've heard it before.
Well, Billy, I guess you can take us into another bad day, or should I say another bad song for you?
Yeah, I mean, for me, this is total filler. Like yeah, this
Yeah.
is silly. Like it's short; it's only 3.5 minutes, but yeah, I don't know. Like it's just over and over. Dave saying another bad day, another bad. Like it's just too much. Like I definitely take one of the other two bonus tracks and knock this guy out for sure.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Like it makes no
Exactly.
sense to me. Like I guess there's some reason why he likes it, but and I've heard some people say they really like it. They think it's
really.
catchy and melodic. Like I don't get it, but maybe it's because we're the old guys and we prefer the more thrash stuff. I guess I don't know.
Well, I think musically the song is pretty sound. It's the
Mm.
chorus, man. It's just when you think it's over, it just keeps repeating itself, and it's like driving me nuts. Thank you. And I just can't keep like, holy cow! It's musically, it's not bad, and I've tried over and over again, trying to really like it, and it's my least favorite on the album, and it's the chorus that kills it. So, Ken, what's your thoughts?
You know what? For me, it's like another bad day because he keeps repeating. It's like a drunk that just won't go away.
Yeah,
One of those annoying drunks in a bar, like you just doesn't want to shut the fuck up. Shut up, shut up. Yeah, it's
I've been
not
that
that.
guy.
Yeah, it's just yeah, I'm sure you have. But I just yeah, another bad day. It's like, okay, dude, it's one of the worst choruses ever. I get it. You're having a bad day. Okay,
We
great.
all
But I mean, there's some crunch, there's a little bit of groove and some it's catchy at times. I can see why people like it.
Yeah,
I don't like it. It's not one of my favorite songs.
that's a good point, Ken. I can like the somebody dipping their toe into the thrash scene who maybe young person like liking buying this album
Yeah.
and maybe liking these sort of more melodic songs like that one there might resonate a bit more. I just find it, yeah, for me it's total filler. I would have taken one of the other two. Billy, you make a great point. Both Billy and Ken, who said earlier on that he should have maybe done an instrumental and really showcase
Yeah,
the band.
exactly.
This would have been a perfect spot for that. A nice 4 minute or and just erase this off and maybe make this the bonus track for
For the hero
something.
song, that would have been perfect here.
Yeah,
I would have preferred it. But
no, I agree. It's that one was definitely a swing and a miss for me. I remember when we got the promo and I listened to it and I was like,
yeah, it's like
man, I think I texted you, Ken, and was like, man, I'm not keen on that one.
no,
Like,
no, no, it was awful. No,
and I'm really defensive online with everybody who kind of craps on the album, but I can't make a point for that one. So, so we're
the
gonna
next
lead
song,
into where we at here. We're at song
Made
number
to Kill.
7.
Yeah,
Made to Kill. So I'm
Bob,
just going to start this one off. And
go
holy
for it.
cow. I mean, this is a Megadeth. This is one of my favorites on the album. The
Me
second
too.
half of this album, 7, 8, 9, as we keep going, 10, it's the better part of the album for me. But I think it's only because Let There Be Shred I've been listening to for months. And same thing with Tipping Point. So, but I do agree the weaker songs that I'm not keen on, and you guys seem to follow the same vein as on the first part of the album. But you know, at 2:53, that song just takes off. It's
Yeah.
got a definite Megadeth sounding vibe to it. So like, and its drumming in this song is phenomenal. It's super fast when it takes off. Probably one of the heaviest tracks on the album. I really, really like it. Ken, what's your thoughts?
Well, yeah, this is like Dave going back to the past. I love the song too. I
Yeah.
told you since I heard it, I messaged you and I said, "Dude,
Yeah.
this song is killer. It's killer." And it's big. It's got the chugs. It's got the riffs. The
A great
solos are
title.
yeah. Well, going back to this is like a typical Dave song.
Yeah.
It's a political anti-war song, which he's condemning like modern warfare and government hypocrisy and all that stuff that he's done in the past. But I don't mind it. I don't mind the fact that you're going back. You're kind of harping on something
Thank you.
you wrote before because the song is just big. It's thrashy. The chugs, the riffs are great.
Yeah.
Oh man, and you're right. At 2:53, that
Oh,
major tempo change. Holy crap! What a great song. I totally love this song. It's really good.
Billy, your thoughts on this one? I'm trying to
Yeah,
figure you out on this.
it's probably my favorite song on the album.
I,
I think at the end of the day, it's the
I knew it.
most. Sorry. Oh,
I knew
I
it.
think it's
I knew it. I was thinking that.
the best songwriting. Like it's
Yes.
filled with like little surprises and tempo changes. There's definitely a lot of thought went into this. Like I love the aggressiveness of the track. It's some of the best drum work. I mean, the guitar shred factor is 15 out of 10 on this thing. Uh, like
Nice.
it features a lot of the components about the best Megadeth components of their early career, like, making an
Yes.
appearance here. So for me, like, like if it wasn't for the fact, I mean, forget about the bonus track. Like I understand why the final track is the last note. Like this, like that makes sense because if this is the final
Yeah.
album, Made to Kill would have been a better closer. So
Yeah.
but at the end of the day, I get why it's not the closer. So, but yeah, I think it's the best track on the album by far.
Wicked. Wicked. So, Bill, take us through track number 8, Obey the Call.
Yeah, obey the call. So, like, I know when I first, because I talked about there's peaks and there's
Yeah.
valleys, and coming off of like track number 7, it's like, oh, it's my favorite. And then I hear it's like obey the call is kind of like two songs in one. Like when it kind of opens, like it's got the slow melodic guitar intro, and
Mhm.
it gets it's a bit heavy but mid-paced, and Dave singing is pretty clean and melodic. But then at 3 minutes, all hell breaks loose and it turns into like a completely different song. Like the lead trade-offs are like completely off the charts. It's super aggressive and thrashy. And so yeah, it's like two songs. Like it took me by total surprise that final sort of half of the song versus the first half. So yeah, overall I like it, and it made me enjoy the melodic part a bit more because I wanted to listen to it more. And so yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, I agree. I didn't like at first. I think it was the guitar and drum intro that played off of each other was pretty solid, but it took about 38 seconds for the vocals and kind of the song to get a bit, and then it starts to pick up steam as it goes. I kind of get a dystopia Endgame vibe out of this. Endgame's one of my favorite Metallica albums, believe it or not. I love that album. So many good songs on it. And I love dystopia too. So I get kind of that. It's got like a really cool dystopia chug with a darker vibe to it. A 305, that solo that just takes off. I mean, I love that. I love this song as well. I think it's following up like such a heavy track. I mean, I think and I agree. I think Made to Kill would have been a better closer if this wasn't the last album, obviously. But Ken, what's your thoughts on track 8, Obey the Call?
Well, there's I like the song. I think there's vibes to Polaris on here to me. I hear just bits of Rust.
Yep.
Just the way that the song is structured and just how the melodic kind of leads into this really fast paced kind of speed metal part of it that at the other half, which I like a lot. It's blistering. The solos are really good. And again, like I think lyrically he's trying to be poignant about the dangers of charismatic leaders and authoritarian leaders. So I mean, I think there's I think that the song he's trying to tie it all in. So like half of the album is like just stupid shit, and then the other half is there's songs where it's very poignant and there's something
Mhm.
going on. This song has a bit of that for me. I like the song too. Bit surprising how it starts, but I like how it ends.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, that's great. Cool. Well, take us to track 9, Ken. We're getting to the end of the album here. I Am War.
Ah, I understand what the impact of the song is. I mean, obviously he's going back. So it's like let's just finish my career with my greatest hits factor. So I like writing about war, so I'm going to do that here again. So I don't mind it. The whole song is talking about the idea, the embodiment of pain, fear, and having that psychological domination about war and physical combat. So I get it. I get the song. I don't mind the song. It's actually not one of my favorites.
Really?
Um, it's okay. I mean, I kind of feel like I'm getting bits of euthanasia from this vibes
You
on.
know what I got? I got a bit of system. I wrote down euthanasia, and the system has failed us.
I
I
could
got,
see that. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, I could see that. I think it's okay. It's not one of my favorites, but I kind of like what he's trying to write into the song. But for me, it's just okay.
Bill, what's your thoughts on track 9, I Am War?
Yeah, I'm with Ken on this one. Like, I guess the best thing I could say is like it's okay. Like, I
Yeah,
don't know, like some of the and for me, it's like a B-side to Euthanasia.
Yeah.
That's the first
absolutely.
thing that comes to mind. It could even be a leftover track. Like, I wouldn't have put this on Euthanasia myself, but
Mm,
uh, I mean, like like one of the things I love, I've said it before about even the songs I don't like are the amazing guitar
Yeah.
solos. Well, you don't get a lot of that here. Like it is very minimal. I mean, the song's like, 3 minutes, 45 seconds. You get a solo at like 2:50, but it's probably the shortest one on the entire album.
Mhm.
So that's a bit disappointing. So I kind of lose that. The more I listen to it though, like the chorus, like I don't know, like Dave's vocal phrasing on I Am War, it did kind of click with me after a few listens, but again, I'm back to it. Just lacks a higher level of excitement for me. So yeah, like okay is kind of where I sit.
I think you're
I love
saying
this.
it's lackadaisical is what you're
I
saying.
love this song. So I love it.
Cool.
I think like 7, 8, 9 for me is just building up, and
Okay.
I think it's a great track. I think maybe I see what you guys are saying, and yeah, I've got a total euthanasia, and I was thinking it could have fit on as the system has failed us somewhere, but and then you said it's a left, it kind of has that vibe now that I'm thinking about it. But I love the track. I think it's great. I think the back end of this album is super much more better than the first half. And again, that could be just that I've sat with the singles for so long. So
Mhm.
it could be just that I did something new in that. But no, I generally pretty like it. It's one of my top end of the album for
Okay.
me. And then we head into track 10, The Last Note. Uh, Billy, why don't you take us away with the last track here?
Yeah, I like this track. Like it's probably my favorite of the non sort of banger tracks, if you will.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Dave, I guess again, I'm no lyric guy, but kind of reflecting back on his career here. Like I like that cool kind of acoustic type
Yes.
intro with Dave's spoken words. A lot of times I don't like his spoken words, but I think it works here. It's got that mid-pace groove. Dave's, like the riffs are melodic, but there's still enough muscle to them where the track is not like, I don't know, like it doesn't lack, I'm not going to say it lacks excitement. This is the other track where the bass stands out a little bit more,
Mhm.
but not in like a lead way. Like it's there in the mix. So you kind of hear it. Still say Miss Dave Jr. a bit here. Uh, but yeah, and then the leads that kick in at like 2:45 and that acoustic guitar from the intro then returns in here, and that's really cool. And then it leads into those shredding solos. Like, yeah, the solos have a lot of feel in it. So it creates that sort of that nice way to end the album, given this is the last album. And again, like call it a bonus track or whatever the hell you want. Ride the Lightning. It shouldn't be there because it ruins track number 10. But we'll get there. We'll get there next.
So yeah, I like the Last Note's one of my favorite songs, and I think it's more like the first time I heard it, I was like, oh my god, and then I listened to it again, and I was just like, I mean, I came, I ruled, now I disappear. You know what I would have liked, and this is me nitpicking, but Made to Kill, the last song, and this be a hidden track that you find right after or something like, or something like that, where it's kind of like it's because he's writing it as almost his last will and testament. So for me, I mean, it's fitting, obviously, at the end of the album. It's the last song, supposedly, and this is going to be it. I mean, is he going to sing this live? I don't know. Will it be the last song on the tour? Who knows? I mean, it's probably, I don't know how it would go over live necessarily, but I like it a lot. I love you hit it with the sort of the acoustic, sort of the intro, and then the kind of outro. So he's spoken word, the song, and then spoken word at the end. It's kind of like summing up his career and stuff. I think there's a lot of great lyrics in there. Ken, I'll pass it off to you with the lyrics. What's your thoughts on this song?
Well, I'm gonna tell you something here. This is what I know, being a writer, and
Yeah,
in that one thing that writers will always say: if you introduce a gun in the first act, you better fucking believe it's going to be shot in the last act.
yeah,
So when you're saying they're going to play this song, he has to play the song live.
yeah,
He just needs to, because you're trying to put a close on your career, and all the lyrical content is so descriptive. Like even at the beginning of the song, when he says
yeah,
he's talking about born in fire and blood, and
yeah,
that's how he started. Like, yeah, okay, I get it. You had a rocky start, and then you made something of your career. And he's talking about contracts, and he's talking about all these things that they made me do, kind of thing. Like, you can read a lot into the song about his whole career as a musician. It's in the song if you just listen to it closely enough. But yeah, it's epic. So you have to, the song, they have to play it live, dude. It's
yeah,
got to be played live. And I think this is the final song. So the last note is an appropriate song title, with the opening and closing. And it's the bittersweet opening, the bittersweet ending. And it's like, da, 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 da. And like you said, that, I came, I ruled, and now I disappear. It's a
yeah,
great line. It's a great line to end a song. And
yeah.
like, oh, bravo, you got it right. Funny, your lyrics, you're going to get it right here.
And
So
it should
yeah,
not only end the song, it should end the album.
fair enough. Okay, if
Yeah.
you guys want to go into
What would be
right
more
now, sure.
powerful than that? The last thing you hear on the Megadeth record.
I would agree. Okay, so let's talk about Ride then, Jim.
Go ahead, Ken.
Like I agree with you, Billy, like 100%. It does take away from the song, although I kind of think, okay, this is what I think. I mean, I could be wrong. I think he's so obsessed with the idea of Metallica. It'll be his part of his legacy.
Yeah,
He needed to do something, and I know why he did this. This song is in his mind. He says it's for him to close the chapter of his career. Like, oh, I started with Metallica, I ended with Metallica. Fine, you could do that, and I think technically it's a good song. I don't have a problem with it. The vocals are awful. Like,
And
don't
the
even get
vocals
me.
are terrible. Like, so how
Yes,
can it
yes.
be a good song?
Well, no, I'm
I
not
like
saying
the
it's a good
vocals.
song. What I'm saying is that I like musically, it's pretty good for the how
Yeah,
he
I agree.
that part. And he even honored Kirk's solo. He didn't even
No,
write his own solo. He kept the solo and everything, which is honorable. But I understand why he was doing it from his point of view. But I also agree with you, Billy, that the album should have ended on the last note. That's how you go out on. You don't go out on Ride the Lightning. Well,
yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it was a sales pitch. Maybe someone said to him, you put that on the album as the last song, people are going to remember that. But I agree with you. The last note is what people should remember at the
Yeah,
end of
it
the
just
day.
takes away that powerful moment to
Yes,
end this album and career.
yes, I absolutely agree with you.
Yeah.
I'm totally on board with you on that.
So I think Billy, you've pretty much your sentiment on it is,
Well, I don't mind. Like musically, I think it's great. Like I was
Yes,
looking forward to hearing it. I enjoyed
me
hearing
too.
it. Like I agree with Ken. Like he played. Like he's not the only thing where I think you hear some differences is the drumming, right? Like the drumming is a step up to some degree versus Lars. But and I like the modern refresh sound of it, right? The modern production. I know some people
Yeah.
don't like it, and I like it. I enjoy the way it sounds. Like so, I'm
Hmm.
good with that. But like I'm gonna say like this was the best line ever. It's not my line, so I'll give credit to Thralls of Metal who said it. But Dave doing this is exactly like Dave drunk calling his ex-girlfriend. Like at the end of the day,
Yeah.
Dave's been whining about Metallica his whole career. So
Yep.
because he did that, it doesn't. I get what you're saying that this is about closure, but the fact that he whined about them for his whole career, and when he does this, no one's going to think it's about closure. They're just going to think it's more about the chip on the shoulder.
yeah,
Uh, and so I think one, it ruins the flow. Like, and again, call it a
Yeah.
bonus track. Everybody has this as the last track on the album, so it's the last thing they're going to hear. It ruins like the flow of of the last note being the final thing. Like
Yes.
musically, I like it. It sounds good. I think Dave's vocals are terrible. Like even James won't sing this anywhere
No.
near the style the way he sang it in the old days. And
Yeah.
here you got Dave trying to kind of do it. Like he just doesn't have the voice for it. Like I don't know vocally how anybody could say this is good vocally, what he's doing on this track. But
The worst
musically, it's
part,
great.
Billy, the worst part is when he says, "God help me," that part
Oh
where
yeah.
the James, like I was like, "Oh my God, this is
I don't, yeah, I
awful."
don't get it. Like, but again, like, I'm not gonna knock him. Like, his voice is not. The poor bastard had cancer. Like, I mean, so kudos to him for
Oh,
like
I
putting
know, I
out a
know.
good album. But don't do this song that's
Yeah.
so fast and iconic and aggressive if you're not gonna pull it off exactly right. Like, it doesn't make sense.
I think
What he should have
yeah. Go
did
ahead, go ahead.
before, sorry, Jim, before you go, what he should have did was end on last note and put this song out
Yeah,
maybe later on.
Yeah,
Release it later on as a
release
single.
a vinyl single or a CD
Right,
single.
right. Like,
And hell, do three Metallica tracks if you want.
yeah,
yeah.
give it later on down the road
Yeah.
after you had a chance to digest the 10 songs. That's what he should have did.
Yeah, do it on a solo album.
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
With
see,
that.
that's the thing. I found this song, and I'm not picking musically. Maybe I'm thinking, and I don't want to insult Dave's voice because I like Dave's voice, but this
Mhm.
song, when I first heard that Ride the Lightning was going to be on here, I thought, oh, this is not smart. I mean, we talked about it, and I was just like, man, this just comes off to me that I'm like you, like the what was it? The Thralls of Metal guy said,
Oh, it's like you're drunk dialing your
yeah,
girlfriend. Like he's been doing that his whole career.
exactly. So the
That's a good
problem.
one.
If you're gonna do something like this, like he should have done it, like you said, release it in a 3-pack with Mechanics and the
Yeah,
Four
a
Horsemen or
single.
something. The
A single.
Mechanics had balls. Like even the difference between Metallic. I mean, obviously the Four Horsemen, everybody likes it better. Yeah, great. But but Mechanics at least had balls to it. This is missing, and I think where I'm coming up short is I'm not keen on it musically, and I'm not keen on it is vocally. I just find it, there's nothing that makes me want to really believe that this is. I'm just
Jim, doesn't it, when you hear it, doesn't it make you want to go listen to the Metallica version?
yeah,
That's what it did for me.
yeah.
I preferred one and go back to that.
Like when I hear Mechanics, I know that on the first album, and I know that the lyrics, it's a little cringy on the original Mechanics, but who cares? Like when you listen to that, you know that's Dave's version of that. So and I'm not saying he changed the lyrics or anything like that. I don't think you should have done this at all. And if you did, I think the last note should have been the last song. I think
Agreed.
that this probably should be on a. I don't know what he wants to do. It's not technically a cover because he's got he was in the band. He had
Yeah,
writing
he's got a
credits.
writing credit. Yeah.
So it's more of a reimagined version of it. I mean, I know Megadeth didn't write it, but he did. It had writing credits on it. So I would have done that. I would have released maybe even he could have even done Mechanics and done a cover of a version of it's killing me. It's like
Mm.
when I hear it, I'm just like, there's nothing that makes me like if he had ballsed it up a little bit. I don't know if I'm saying it right. If he had made it something meatier and something a little bit more not different, because we want to hear the mechanics of Ride the Lightning, because it's such an iconic song, and he's taking on such an iconic song that he was a part of. I get it, and we all get it, but I would have rather this stand on its own and this been, even if he threw the two bonus tracks on here, maybe took off one of the other ones and dropped this one and maybe
Well,
put blood. Yeah.
the fact that he stayed true to the song and he placates to Metallica
Yeah.
says everything you need to know about
Yeah.
Dave. It's like, dude, you're going out on a career that you created. Megadeth is your baby, and it's equally as good as Metallica. But yet you're placating to the band that kicked you out.
Yeah.
Move on with your life.
I think I would have preferred him to do something totally different with the song if it had to be.
Yeah, exactly.
Like make it sound like Megadeth, not Metallica.
Yeah,
that's what
exactly.
that's what I'm trying to say. Ballsy like Megadeth, that anger, ballsy Megadeth vibe to this song, and everybody could say, "Well, you know what? He Megadethed it up." And then at least you know that he took it and he made it into a Megadeth version, as opposed to just because it's not technically a cover, but it comes off as a cover.
Does,
like I don't know. I'm with you guys.
That's my opinion.
Well, anyways, that's the end of the album, guys. Really good stuff. A really good discussion. I had a lot of fun with that. We love, especially talking about new thrash albums coming out, because it's we can't always dwell in the past, so we love coming out with the new stuff there and talking about it. So that's awesome. So we'll go on to our. Do you guys have anything else to say about the album?
I think we said it all.
Yeah, we dissected into it pretty good. So we'll go into our final segment here. Kind of a double kind of part thing, but kind of interesting. Billy came up with a good idea. Billy, maybe you can explain it.
Oh, it's just like with this being Megadeth's final album, or we think the final album. So just sort of think through what are final albums by metal bands that we think are great albums. So it wasn't too difficult, I don't think.
Yeah, I had a bit of.
Hold it, I'm confused. Didn't we say it was going to be pick two bands, or pick an album, a band that retired and quit and came back? And was it good or bad? That
was the second.
That's part two. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't have a part. I just have that part. That's the only thing I.
Okay. Yeah. Part one was going to be like name 5 albums where it was final albums by a band that went out strong.
Oh, sorry, Ken.
I'm not even prepared for that, guys. I'm sorry.
Oh, no worries.
Okay.
And then the second part was I didn't want to go 10, so I said let's talk about two albums or two bands that came out of retirement or had re-brought something out. A little confusing there, Ken. Sorry, that's my fault for not being clear with it there, bud.
Man, that's the only. I'm not even prepared for that part. Second part, yeah, I can talk about that. No
okay, we'll go for the second. Why don't you go for the second part first?
Well, like a couple of bands, like, okay, so The Elephant in the Room, Dark Angel, it's bad. Yeah. It's not good. A Return, bad album, terrible.
Yeah.
And that's all we need to say about it. But one good one for me, I would say Exhumer. I mean, like, they returned. They broke up. They returned. The original guitarist and vocalist are back in the band. They've released 3 albums since the return. Mm-hmm. I mean, the first 2, Possessed by Fire and Rising from the Sea, are pretty solid, like 86, 87 albums for the time. I know we did a podcast on the first album, but they're great. But they've come back. Fire and Damnation in 2012, The Raging Tides in 2016, and then Hostile Defiance in 2019. 3 solid modern thrash albums that came back, and I love all 3 albums.
And they have a new one coming out, right?
Yeah, they're working on. They put out a single in 2022, but rumor has it they're working on another new album. But they've got some new band members. I think they've replaced They've got a new bassist, and I think they got a new drummer. But yeah, so they're working on stuff. But I think they're solid. I like the return, and I'm a huge fan of the first two albums. So that's one band that I could bring up that I feel like, yeah, they come back and a new renaissance. That's the band I would take.
Well, it's interesting because when I thought I posed that part of the question, I was thinking to myself, like, who's coming out? Like, I didn't want to say like stuff like Motley Crue or decided to go and do it, but I was thinking like along the lines for me, and those are great examples. I thought like I'm hearing Acid Bath is probably looking at a new album. They're starting to tour a bit more. They're starting to kind
Mhm.
of get together. There's rumors that they're coming out with one, and then you have like Forbidden. I mean, they've just signed a new record contract with Back to Back, and they've had that single out. So here they are coming. I mean, these weren't necessarily retired. They were more defunct bands for specific reasonings. But yeah, I agree with the two you had there 100%. Billy, what do you have?
Well, my bad. Ken already took it, Dark Angel.
Same
So
with
that's cool. My good would be Atrophy. So obviously, long break, long breakup.
Yes.
They come back in 2024 with an album, Asylum, that's as good as either
hmm
Socialized Hate from
Yep.
'88 or Violent by Nature in 1990. So, like, sadly, I'm not sure. Like, the touring has been incredibly limited. A couple shows in South America, and I keep hearing that band members are leaving and they're looking for new band members. I'm not sure how long that one will last, but yeah, it is what it is. But that I love that album. And just quickly, since I did put a lot of research in,
Go
I'm
for it,
just
Billy.
gonna quickly go over my
Yeah.
5 albums where the band went out on a strong note, I think, before calling it quits for whatever reason. So the first one, Bolt Thrower, those
Yeah.
ones
Oh, yeah.
loyal. I mean, this is an example of a band that even started writing a new album after this, and then they realized, well, we're not going to top this, so they pretty much canned it. They still toured for a bit until the drummer sadly passed away, and that was the officially end of the band. Death, the final perseverance there.
Yeah.
Good one.
Uh,
The
and
sound of
again, some people like the more early stuff, the late stuff. I mean, no, you can't deny that he was groundbreaking with his death metal. So,
Mhm.
and he obviously Control Denied was a different thing. So I didn't include that. Probably one of my favorite examples, Forced Entry, As Above, So Below, the most criminally underrated thrash band. Only 2 albums, Uncertain Future, and this one.
Mhm.
Always hoped for a comeback. Sadly, it'll never happen. It doesn't look like. 4, Death Row, Life Beyond from 1992.
Oh, good
I
one.
mean, after they released Deception Ignore, probably the greatest tech prog thrash metal album ever. Which kind of ruined their career. They came back with this, which was half tech, half their old sound. So I think it's criminally underrated. Life Beyond, it's a really good album. And then the other one, like I debated, it was either going to be Nevermore, the Obsidian Conspiracy, which
Mm.
I don't know if that's necessarily their best, probably not. And I
No.
know they're doing a reunion, but in my mind, no World Day, no Nevermore, so I'm going to ignore that. But the other one I thought of would have been like Celtic Frost coming back with Monotheist
yeah.
Yeah, that's a good
uh,
one. Good
after
one.
some of the others. I think that would be a con. I'm sure
That
Ken,
album is
you would have had that
incredible.
one.
Yeah.
Good choice.
Yeah.
Well, I picked a couple. You hit Death with the Sound of Perseverance. I agreed. I didn't think Control Denied obviously was a different project. So for me, that was the kind of the bow on Death there. Although I got to admit, Bolt Thrower didn't even think of that. One of my favorite bands too, and I'm like, nah, didn't even think of that. I brought up Sepultura. I don't know if it's. I mean, apparently it's going to be their last album, Quadra. I don't know for sure. It's a pretty good album. I mean, it doesn't go back to old Sepultura, but I think it's ending it on top if they don't put out another album after that. I mean, I think it's a pretty solid release from 2020. The song Isolation on that last time. There's some good tracks on there. Going with more traditional new wave. It would go with, and this was kind of a forced ending with Motorhead's 2015 Bad Magic, which is a wicked album. Their last album. They have like even more Bad Magic. They keep releasing a lot of the live stuff with it. But I mean, Lemmy died 4 months after that album, so it's not or it's not the best in their catalog. But I think of all the newer albums from probably 5 or 6 leading up to that, that definitely was one of the more solid ones. And then I picked a kind of an easy one just with Slayer. I love Repentless. I love the videos for the songs. You Against You, the title track. I mean, no, a lot of people are like, well, it was kind of a floppy to go out on that, but I really liked it. And they could fall under the who knows what's going to happen with them. I don't see a new album, but definitely more of a tour type thing going on. Who the hell knows though? So, and then the only other one I picked would be, the whole thing that happened last summer with Ozzy and Sabbath. I mean, you could talk about Sabbath. Almost 3 of the 4 of the original members brought out 13 back in 2013. Pretty solid, newer Black Sabbath album. The return of Ozzy. The only difference was no Bill Ward there. But then obviously having them all together to kind of, finish off with the live show. That was pretty cool, I thought, but still a pretty solid album with the 3 of the 4 original members. I thought was pretty solid considering, and I know the album did extremely well. So just a few there, but yeah, I didn't think Celtic Frost would be a great pick because, that was a return for me more so than the 2 in between. So although I do have more appreciation for Cold Lake now.
Well, I have a couple. The last Dio album is pretty solid.
Yeah.
Master of the Moon. I like that album.
That is a good.
I mean, I know he passed away, but I mean that was the last album before he died. That's a pretty solid album. And although this isn't metal, but I actually love the last David Bowie album.
Yeah.
Dark Star. I think that's fucking awesome. It was a really good album. Dark and fucking it was out there. I love that album.
Oh, that's wicked. That's a great pick. And the Dio album's a great pick. I mean,
yeah, Master of the Moon is good.
Yeah, I mean, there's not going to be another, and like you could say, like the whole question was thinking like I was thinking of Ozzy's last album, which was kind of a little auto-tuney. It was better than I thought it would be.
The one before was better.
Yeah. So I just kind of I was thinking of that, and then I was thinking, man, it wasn't the same. It was too auto-tuned, and but I mean, when you break it down, to have sort of a reunion, kind of like with 13, I always thought, man, if they would have got Bill Ward, I know it was out of the question at that point, but that was pretty cool that at least the 3 of them got it together to be able to put it out. So no, great, some great lists there. And sorry, Ken, I think I was a little cryptic in my
no problem. I misunderstood.
But the Dio pick is great, and yeah, David Bowie, yeah, I love David Bowie as well too.
Me too. I'm a huge Bowie fan. I love his stuff, and that last album was fucking dark, but it was awesome. I love it.
Yeah. What year did that come out?
Oh, it's been what? 4 or 5 years ago now.
Yeah.
About that time, because he died right after that. So
yeah.
Album came out. Yeah, I think it was like 4 or 5 years ago.
But it's interesting because, like, I brought up the Motorhead thing because Motorhead's been releasing so many of their, like, for Record Store Day and stuff, all kinds of albums of lost material, a lot of live stuff. So that's pretty cool. I mean, at least the memory keeps going. He keeps bringing up, like, I got even more Bad Magic, and then there was another couple other ones that I've bought and that I've purchased that are like that have a bonus disc with a bunch of live shows on it, which is pretty cool. Yeah. But no, Billy, Bolt Thrower. Man, I didn't even think of that. Like, holy cow.
Celtic Frost. I wasn't thinking of that either. Man. That's a good choice.
Bolt Thrower is pretty cool. Like, I've been buying all their back catalog. One of my favorite death metal. I love them. They're so awesome.
So should we tackle Bolt Thrower on the next episode or no?
Sure.
It's not your traditional thrash band, but
I don't mind. It's up to you, Billy. I'm good with it. What album do you want to do? First album or
maybe the first, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we
Oh.
could sort of integrate some of the other. We always said we would do a little bit more death metal, and we kind of
When we
fell
did
off of
one so
that a
far.
bit. We just
Yeah.
did one. So
Yeah, let's do
I'm
it.
if
for
we
it.
all
Let's
like
do
it, like if any of you guys are not a big fan,
No,
then
I
that's
love
Oh,
all.
huge
Volkmer.
fan.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
we'll do that. Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
Cool.
Let there
You
be
heard it here,
shred.
folks.
Well, that's it, guys. Well, thanks for tuning in, and I want to thank Bill and Ken, my partner in crime here, for joining me on this. And guys, check out the new Megadeth, and definitely. Oh yeah, no, I it was exciting to do the last. It's just kind of cool, the last Megadeth album, and it's episode number 80, so it's a rounding off number.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
Have a good night,
Good
guys.
night, all. Woo!
All right, good night.